So now kind of moving on. So what were some of your fears? Like, I mean, launching a business, that's just not something you just like wake up and say, I'm going to go all in on, and launching it, let's be real. What do they say? 85, 90% of small businesses fail. I know I was in the gym industry and I know what that was all about. And you literally, left the gym industry, which can be very lucrative, which can be rocking and rolling, very secure, to do this like online thing. And I know when I stepped out into that, I wasn't 22 years old. I didn't know Instagram and Facebook. I was 40, So what were some of your fears what were some of your fears as far as getting started with Macromillionaire and launching Eat Well, Be Well from a business standpoint?
So I think the biggest fear when I first started was that I wasn't going to know enough, that I didn't have, enough nutrition knowledge, and that people would know that I don't know everything, that I wouldn't know the answer to every single question. But that was probably my biggest fear. But once I joined the program and I saw that you guys gave me all these tools, and I had this amazing team behind me, that if I didn't know an answer to something, I could just reach out and then boom, get an answer back. So that was probably one of my biggest fears was, do I know enough about nutrition to be able to do this and coach people? I had the passion, but did I have enough knowledge to do it? And then probably the second biggest fear I had was reaching out to individuals. I always tell people I'm a big introvert, so I don't put myself out a lot. So when I started the reach outs, I was super uncomfortable. But it took some time for me to even get to that point of trusting the process and starting that process. And so, reach outs. And I think it was the fear of rejection, people telling me no, that made me kind of fearful of it. But it definitely hasn't been that way at all.
So how did you grow in that journey? And then I've got a question for both you and Jason. I've been dying to get you two together to ask this. But before I ask that, what kind of built that belief? Because, I had similar with me, like reach out to them, like, come on, there's no way. There's no way this is going to work. And then for me, it was like just building the belief, seeing it work. What kind of clicked for you on that?
That is exactly it. So one day, it really was just like a one day type of thing. You hear that all the time. Like one day I just decided, and that's exactly what happened, was one day I decided, I'm seeing all the other coaches kind of growing. And I think in my mind, I was thinking, well, they know I'm here. I had this neon sign, like I'm open, and I was just expecting them to come, build it and they will come type of thing. And it didn't happen, so I thought, okay, I'm sitting here, but I got to let people know and invite them in. So basically trusting that process and doing exactly what you guys have on that Fast Growth app. I would do that, IPAs or DMOs every single day and do my reach outs. And it basically from that I started seeing the results from it, and the results kind of led into belief, and belief went into results. So every time that I grow, I believe in it more and more and more. So.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. And, obviously like with the Macromillionaire approach, we want people to grow, in all realms. Obviously it's a business. We want you to be getting clients, helping change lives and making great money. Do you feel that you've grown in other areas of your life? Can you kind of speak to that?
Yes, definitely in personal growth. Just putting myself out there, and kind of trusting myself that, Angie, you can do this. You've done it in the past, you can do this. So trusting in myself, I've definitely experienced personal growth. Some of the challenges you guys have put out there as far as like Facebook Lives has been a severe challenge for me, but I feel like I'm growing with everything that you guys put in front of me and challenge me to do. So I'm breaking out of my bubble, my comfort zone. So that's personal growth, but definitely financially. So I'm financially growing as well. And so I would say from May to June, I doubled my income.
Wow.
Definitely.
Here in COVID too, that is fantastic. Yeah, that lights me up. I love it. And, you know, I knew the financial piece for me, you know, when we're telling people about this, that's the easy part. Back when, you know, when we were messaging each other, you know, because, you know, we have a relationship, you were a client, we have a personal relationship. I love, of course, your husband, Chris, and rock and rolling. And for me, like where I thought you would have the biggest growth, and what I love to see growing is just tribing up. Do you know what I mean? People are, and just seeing that, I mean, yes, the financial piece, awesome. You know, I love that, but just all the other, the personal, and just seeing you like come from this, like, you know, this caterpillar to this butterfly. It's nuts. And that's kind of what touched my heart. So the last question that I had is, all right, so I want to say maybe it was 2-3 weeks ago, Jason can maybe help. And you were growing, things were going good. And, you know, you'd show up, you know, to our meetings at night, and you would ask questions, and then there might be a little bit where I wouldn't see as much, but you were growing, you know, kind of moving in the right direction, moving in the great direction. Then you and Jason had some like secret Zoom call. And I wasn't secret, but you guys had like this Zoom call. And, you know, I tell it the caterpillar to the butterfly, like you quit crawling, you quit running, you quit sprinting, and you started flying. Like, I mean, like you said, you doubled your business. What happened on that call? Because I'm dying to know, and our listeners are dying to know.
So I think that just, you know, seeing Jason's success and just kind of tapping into it and kind of running over what I do, you know, how I was doing my game plans with him, and trying to get some feedback, like what can I do differently? Because I was taking a lot of my time to do a game plan and then doing food logs. So I was spending like, you know, maybe an hour or so on each person. How could I streamline that? So in that conversation with Jason, he really just kind of helped me streamline it, and he helped me ask for that sell.
Yes, Grant Cardone, you must ask. It's biblical, asking yourself to see.
Yeah.
Awesome. Jason, anything you want to add to that? The secret sauce?
Yeah, I mean, there's no secret sauce. Like she just said, I mean, what we've seen from Angie and how she's developed, I mean, it's exactly how I love to see it. You know, we see coaches from all different realms come in, but to see somebody that was that shy introvert that was afraid to ask, just to see that confidence just continue to grow and grow and grow. I mean, I love it when I hear my Voxer go off and it says another goal. Yeah. It just absolutely makes my day. It's nothing I did. Again, just like coaching clients, it's nothing I do. I help with the game plans, and they go out and execute them. So Angie just looking over a few of those things and, you know, making a few tweaks here and there. She was doing all the things, but the one major thing, and that's like she said, it was the ask. Right. She started asking, the sales started coming, and the business has blown up. And I just cannot wait to see what goes on as we get into our busiest part of the year on this back half. There are huge things coming for Angie.
That's another thing. This is August. This is not the time of the year for this.
Right. No, we're getting to the fun part now where the holidays are coming. We want to get skinny for grandma when we show up to the holiday parties, and the New Year's resolution's coming. The fun time is about to begin.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. So before I let you guys off, Angie, the last question that I have. Mm-hmm. What would you say to yourself when we were going back and forth, I don't know, a year and a half ago, whenever it was, you know, and I'm like, you got to get in here, you know, what would you say to yourself, the Angie that you know and love now? What would she say to the Angie a year and a half ago?
I probably would say, just do it. Believe in yourself. Trust in yourself. You can absolutely do this. Yes. And your Voxer will be going off again.
Yes, I love it.
Stop it! Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Well, Angie, Eat Well, Be Well Nutrition, you are amazing. Thank you for doing this. Jason, thanks for coming on and revealing that there is no secret sauce. But no, love it, guys. Really appreciate your time. This is Jesse Dale, Macromillionaire. We're signing off. And again, thanks for your guys' time.
Thank you.